Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Julie.
And today I'm out fishing Pensacola Beach looking for pompano, redfish. I just never know what I'm going to catch when I'm out here.
Oh, he didn't really take it. Might have been a crab.
As the sun becomes more prevalent, I can read the water better and see that I'm not in the best spot. So I'm starting to pack up and getting ready to walk down the beach. As I'm doing this, since I was right off the access point, one of the subscribers found me and I decided to fish with him. He seemed like a cool guy.
My heart's going pitter-patter.
Why?
Because
No.
I've watched it so much on YouTube.
Everyone has to remember watching at home that the people you see here making videos on YouTube are just normal, regular people sharing their passion. So I love it when a viewer comes and finds me on the beach. And if I'm able to, I always try to fish with them. It's always a pleasure and a joy to spend time on the beach with you guys.
We just walked down to the spot. This is the first drop and it was getting hit before I could even get it into the sand spike. It's not a beast, but there's definitely a fish on there. I have a big old sweatshirt on and I'm getting tangled up in the pockets of it. I threw it out in the deep water. That's pretty cool. First cast in and a fish is on. Let's see if I can get them to the beach. Well, we got a whiting. That's taco time. And this little whiting came on a ghost shrimp with sand flea fish bites. And this rig is a DS custom tackle rig. I'm not gonna keep this guy because he is small and Brent's traveling this week, so he won't even know. We won't tell him that we're catching whitings. That is his favorite fish. All right, so this is definitely a good spot. We picked this spot. There is a sandbar real close into us, but it's an incoming tide. And with that incoming tide, that sandbar is gonna be absolutely no issue. But because the sandbar is in so close, we can reach that nice deep water, no problem at all. Just a simple cast. So I'll show you what that whiting came on. I went out yesterday and got ghost shrimp. I hook them through the tail first, wrap it, pop it through the head. Those to me are the two toughest spots on these little critters that are very flimsy. And then I take magic thread. You can find it at bait shops, you can find it on Amazon, and just wrap it. For this setup, currently the Fishbites is behind my live bait, and that's just because I didn't pull it off and put on new, because that whiting didn't eat it all. Why waste it? See how that hook is buried? And then you got the little bit of orange underneath. That looks tasty. I bet you it'll get another one. There we go. He decided to take it. It might I don't know. I'm not gonna guess. No, it is a fish. I thought at first it was a crab because it's been messed with so many times. And this one just had my favorite fish bite, the electric chicken, which is pink and green. Come on, dude. And I did not throw it that far out. Yep, another whiting. That one's a better size one too. It's that time of year, you guys. Can't get away from these guys this morning, but they make delicious tacos. Up, up, up. That's a better hit. Oh yeah. There we go. Come on. Come on. Looks like a whiting from here. Oh no. Little hardtail. Oh, he's got another whiting. They are thick today. Better, a little bit better hit. Yep, he's on there. Come on. Be something other than a whiting. It's too heavy to be a whiting. Might be a little pompy. We'll see. That would be nice. I haven't seen one all week. Stay on, stay on. Get him over that sandbar. The treachery zone. Oh, shoot. Oh, he's still on there. There we go. There we go. Oh, yay. Catfish. Thank you, sir. I hate catfish.
Yeah, watch for that one. And then these, especially the side ones.
I've stepped on this, and I had a buddy get poked in the stomach with that. So now I shake him. Did you see the?
You step on the piece that someone buried in the sand.
Oh, it was, when we first got to the beach, there were everywhere. There had to be 20, 30 catfish littered the beach.
Yeah.
And we went around and picked them all up, but I missed the one I stepped on.
But that's how I was taught. You grab them by the belly and you get the spines controlled like that.
Well, thank you for doing my dirty work.
Well, for bigger, you actually lay your hand flat against it and then you wrap the fingers around the fins.
I try to avoid them at all costs now. Yeah, he's on there. Did I cross that line or is it getting messed with? See what this is. As long as it's not another catfish, I'll be happy. He might be a keeper. I don't know. He looks kind of little. Yeah, he's too little. I say 12 inches for whiting, if they're worth taking home and cleaning. And they don't make those anymore?
No, they changed.
Oh, I had a fish too.
They changed the ornaments on it to where they just have the 30 millimeter and I think it's 105 millimeter howitzer.
Wow.
So to me, I don't know, it's almost a waste of time.
just trying to get my bait changed, and both these rods are getting messed with. Looks like a whiting bite, so I'm not running. Yeah, it definitely feels whiting-ish. Here he comes. Oh! Lost him. Whitings have such soft mouths, and if you catch them out deep, it's kind of tricky to get them to come all the way in. That hook just pulls right out. There we go. A little bit of shaking on this guy. Stay on there. Get him in. Maybe I'll have a whiting to throw in the bucket. Oh no, I think that's a Pompano. Too small. But we got a Pompano on the beach. All right, let's see what he ate. Green get 'em rig. So just that single green bead, and it had ghost shrimp and crab, all orange fish bites. So that's what I'm gonna continue to use until we find this guy's big brother. I look over at his rods, and this one was getting hit. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Hopefully he comes back in time to take his fish. It's going a little sideways. That's a good sign. Come on. Oh, there we go. Another nice whiting. Let's see what Brian's using. He's got a nice big. Oh wait, did it hit the float one? No, it hit the bottom. So single green bead. And I know he's using shrimp. And oh wait, look at double beads. Shrimp, and when I've watched him put his rigs together, they've been electric chicken. Wow, this guy's strong. Dude, I'm gonna try to get the hook out for you. Well, thanks, Brian. He had to go to the bathroom, you guys. That might be the fish of the day right there, Brian. Oh, seashells? I thought maybe you were using the bathroom. Ah! He is strong. Yeah, that's a nice whiting. 16, just slightly over 16.
That's not bad.
I knew you had shrimp, and it was the bottom drop with the 2 beads.
Okay. So he didn't hit the floating rig.
No.
Okay.
There was a float up on top, but
Yeah.
he ate the bottom.
Yeah, I set those up to have one float and one lay on the bottom.
Well, you said that they like to chew on the bottom.
Yeah, so.
Oh, I got a fish over there. You want to go reel in that one? Yeah, the end. See, I'll take your fish, you take mine. Watch it be a 5-pound pompano, you guys. That'd be pretty awesome, actually. Did I give you a good fish or no? Not as good as yours that I stole? No. I apologize. There we go. It's been a very active morning with all these little fish tacos swimming around. Dolphins out at the deep water. Oh, that's a whole pot of them. I doubt my camera is going to pick it up, but it's always cool to watch them. All right, another whiting. They're so prevalent. Such a calm, collected, not loud fisherman, so I never know if he actually is still fighting it or not. It looks like he is. I'm gonna get this bait out while he's working on it. Another whiting. Wow, that rod bent for that guy. Wonder if he had a double up. Lost one. Wow, that's how fast they're hitting, you guys. So much fun. I don't even know what we're at whiting wise, how many we've got. 20, if not more. But look how small. I can't even keep bait in the water. Doing a bait change, trying to take a minute to myself and just reset all my rods, and this one's getting hit. Mr. Brian just got a nice size 13, 14 inch whiting. So maybe we're gonna get some bigger ones. I mean, he's bigger than my last one, but still not what I want to throw in the cooler today. There we go. That's a better hit. Maybe. So the water has definitely came in, and that sandbar isn't quite as treacherous as before, and is creating a nice bowl right off this beach, which will be a good place to find more whiting. Oh, that's a keeper. He's going in the cooler. Man. So when you come to Florida, a lot of people like to order the fish tacos. And they're delicious. But when you're fishing in Florida, make yourself some fish tacos and use these guys. These are the best for fish tacos. They're just a clean meat. Get this guy bled out and in the bucket. Guys, I'm wrapping it up. It's almost lunchtime, so which means I'm pulling in rods and breaking them down. Every rod that I've reeled in has had these tiny little whitings on there. I mean, I didn't even notice the hit. They probably, you know, just snuck up on it, and they're so tiny that one's not too tiny, but still little. That we never even saw the rod dance. You guys, thanks so much for tuning in. It was a fun day. It's always a pleasure to run into a subscriber and get a fish with them on the beach. Mr. Brian is packing in his very last, I think you can see him back there, his last rod. He's gonna jump on the road and head back to Utah. He made a long drive to come enjoy our white sand beaches and beautiful water. Until next time, y'all, keep it real.